One, when designing a training module for MCTS candidates, which strategy best supports adult learning principles? A, using rote memorization for technical commands. B, incorporating real-world troubleshooting simulations. C, focusing only on theoretical content delivery. D, repeating PowerPoint slides for retention. 2, a key component of evaluation methods in MCTS training is testing memory recall only. B, assessing practical application in real environments. C, ignoring learner feedback, relying solely on online quizzes. 3, to align with curriculum development best practices, the MCTS course should A, include unstructured content updates. B, follow a progression from basic to complex concepts. C, skip prerequisite topics for faster completion. D, focus solely on certification exam questions. 4, in communicating technical content, instructors should A, use complex jargon to demonstrate expertise. B, adapt language and examples to learners' experiences. C, focus on memorization of terminology. D, avoid interactive discussions. 5, regulatory compliance in Microsoft certification training ensures A, adherence to Microsoft's testing standards and data privacy. B, freedom to use unauthorized exam materials. C, ignoring Microsoft's code of conduct. D, allowing open sharing of proprietary test items. 6, mentoring MCTS candidates effectively involves A, providing direct answers to every query. B, encouraging self-discovery through guided questioning. C, avoiding feedback to prevent dependence. D, focusing only on exam preparation. 7, when assessing learners' progress, formative evaluation means A, grading final exams only. B, providing ongoing feedback throughout learning. C, waiting until the course ends to assess performance. D, ignoring minor performance issues. 8, which instructional technique best promotes deep learning for MCTS topics? A, group analysis of real Microsoft Network configurations. B, reading exam guides without discussion. C, copying code snippets without context. D, memorizing definitions from textbooks. 9, a valid assessment for MCTS certification preparation should A, measure both theory and practical application. B, focus on subjective opinions. C, exclude performance-based scenarios. D, test only multiple choice recall. Adult learners in MCTS programs are more motivated when A, learning is tied to their job or personal goals. B, lessons are abstract and unrelated to real life. C, instructors avoid contextual examples. D, there is no connection between content and outcomes. 11. When creating a Microsoft training curriculum, alignment with objectives ensures A, consistency between instruction, practice, and evaluation. B, random topic selection. C, exclusion of learning assessments. D, over-reliance on instructor intuition. 12. Ethical mentoring in technology certification means A, providing unauthorized exam answers. B, modeling professional standards and accountability. C, prioritizing favoritism and feedback. D, avoiding open communication. 13. The most effective way to evaluate learners' performance in lab simulations is by A, observing real-time problem-solving approaches. B, using written tests only. C, ignoring hands-on performance. D, counting participation instead of skill. 14. To enhance communication during technical instruction, the instructor should A, use diagrams and demonstrations alongside verbal explanation. B, deliver all content through reading materials. Avoid visual aids. D, depends solely on learner self-study. 15. Adult learning theories suggest that learners benefit most from A, immediate application of new knowledge. Memorization without context. C, unrelated theoretical exercises. D, passive listening sessions. 16. In a Microsoft learning environment, formative assessments help by A. Identifying learning gaps early for remediation. B. Only testing memory. C. Providing grades at course end. D. Replacing summative evaluation. 17. Regulatory compliance in technology certification ensures A. Fairness and uniform standards for all candidates. B. Different criteria for different learners. C. Inconsistent testing policies. D. Bypassing Microsoft's testing protocols. 18. When mentoring a struggling learner, an effective strategy is to A. Provide individualized feedback with constructive guidance. Ignore weak areas. C. Offer generic group advice. D. Increase test difficulty without support. 19. A curriculum for MCTS should include which essential element? A. Clearly defined learning outcomes linked to assessments. B. Randomly ordered lessons. C. Irrelevant case studies. D. Instructor-selected arbitrary topics. 20. A performance-based test question primarily evaluates A. The ability to apply knowledge in simulated environments. B. Recognition of theory only. C. Memory recall of definitions. D. Multiple-choice guessing skills. 21. The purpose of a needs assessment before training delivery is to A. Identify learner skills and align training goals. B. Skip learner profiling. C. Start with general topics without focus. D. Assume all learners are advanced. 22. Effective communication in technical instruction includes A. Two-way feedback between instructor and learners. B. Only instructor-led talking. C. Avoidance of learner questions. D. Delivering information without interaction. 23. Evaluation rubrics in technology education should be A. Clear, measurable, and aligned with objectives. B. Vague and flexible. C. Based on instructor preference. D. Ignored for practical activities. 24. To ensure academic integrity during MCTS testing, instructors must A. Follow Microsoft's official exam conduct policies. B. Use leaked materials for practice. C. Allow collaborative test-taking. D. Skip identity verification. In curriculum development, backward design focuses on A. Starting with desired outcomes and designing assessments accordingly. B. Building content without goals. C. Ignoring assessment criteria. D. Prioritizing teaching over learning outcomes. 26. The best method to measure mentoring effectiveness is by A. Monitoring learner performance improvement and feedback. B. Counting mentoring hours. C. Ignoring outcome. Asking mentors to self-evaluate only. 27. In adult education, self-directed learning means A. Learners take initiative to explore and apply content. B. Instructors control all learning steps. C. Learning depends solely on lectures. D. Learners avoid independent research. 28. To meet Microsoft's professional training standards, instructors should A. Maintain certification and follow continuous professional development. B. Use outdated materials. C. Skip recertification processes. D. Share personal shortcuts without updates. 29. The most valid tool to assess MCTS learners' readiness is A. Scenario-based practice exams. B. Attendance records. C. General interest surveys. D. Random question quizzes. 30. When delivering virtual MCTS training, instructors should A. Use collaborative tools to enhance interaction. B. Ignore participant engagement. C. Speak without checking comprehension. D. Avoid using technology for assessment. 31. Effective mentoring in IT certification involves A. Building confidence through guided, reflective practice. Criticizing errors harshly. C. Restricting learner independence. D. Avoiding regular meetings. 32. In curriculum evaluation, summative assessment measures A. Overall learning achievement after course completion. B. Ongoing feedback during learning. C. Initial learner readiness. D. Non-measurable attitudes only. 33. Adult learners in MCTS programs prefer learning that A. Solves actual workplace problems. B. Is abstract and theoretical. C. Avoids contextual examples. D. Focuses on instructor lectures. 34. To ensure regulatory compliance, data collected from trainees must A. Be securely stored and used according to privacy policies. B. Be shared publicly for benchmarking. C. Be discarded after training. D. Be shared without consent. 35. When giving feedback to learners, instructors should A. Be specific, objective, and focused on improvement. Give vague general comments. C. Avoid discussing weaknesses. D. Delay feedback until the final exam. 36. A blended learning strategy benefits adult MCTS learners by A. Combining self-paced, digital, and instructor-led methods. B. Replacing all interaction with automation. C. Limiting access to online materials. D. Using one mode of instruction only. 37. The most effective way to evaluate technical troubleshooting skills is by A. Direct observation in simulated environments. B. True-false quizzes. C. Discussion questions only. D. Written theory tests. 38. When developing MCTS course materials, curriculum designers should A. Align modules with Microsoft exam objectives and current technologies. B. Include outdated legacy content. C. Ignore Microsoft's updates. D. Focus on entertainment over accuracy.